All right, so let's see what will happen here. Now, because of chance time, so in this matchup, under normal circumstances, both players would be able to pick twice. Oh, sorry, ban twice. However, because of SuperCZ's chance time amplifier, SuperCZ will be rolling all of the bans. So we'll see where the bans land, so to speak. So here we go, kicking things off here. There's no rules regarding the bans, just can't ban the tiebreaker. So what will termixo start the ban off with? Ooh. Also just gotta fix up the graphic. Termixo accidentally has 1 point. But looks like the first ban will be No Mod 5. So alright, so No Mod 5 will be banned first by termixo. SuperCZ is forced to roll the ban. As a result, Double Time 4 will be banned. Termixo getting the second ban seems a little bit ordinary in terms of what maps some people would have banned. Hidden 2, okay. Interesting ban choice. As for the second roll ban, SuperCZ rolled a 1. Oh, that's a little disgusting. If I'm reading that correctly, that means No Mod 1 got banned. So, yeah, there we go. Here we go, all the bans are coming in. No Mod 5 getting banned. Double Time 4 getting banned by SuperCZ. Luck. It wasn't even by... Yeah, you know what? This is what we're gonna say. No Mod 5 and Hidden 2 was banned by termixo, and Luck banned Double Time 4 and No Mod 1. There we go. Not even SuperCZ did. Nah. He didn't ban them. It was Luck. Well, actually, no. It wasn't even Luck. We'll say it was Bancho. Bancho banned Double Time 4 and No Mod 1. You can't convince me otherwise. Alright, so... now with that out the way, before the match actually gets started, termixo would have placed a trap somewhere on the board. So should that map get picked at any time, exciting things may or may not happen. So I believe the ref had already DM'd termixo regarding this, and termixo's already placed it somewhere on the board. Should it be selected at some point? Anyways, so now that the passive of chance time has been used by SuperCZ, for the rest of the match, as a reward for getting all of the bans rolled, his opponent termixo must roll above a 30 to maintain picking rights. If termixo fails to roll above a 30 throughout his picks, it will just be to the power of Bancho. Bancho will just decide the map. So termixo starts off very strong, confidently getting a 98. And yeah, I guess termixo was felt free to pick whatever, and that map was picked, not banned. Thank you, Tourney Plan. Tourney Plan has 0 exploits and is totally flawless. So here we go. Things kicking off here. It is 0-0, despite what graphics will say. Best of 11 will do the trick. May the best player win. So beyond the boundary, a very long double time, or at least one of the more longer double times in the pool. AI is 10. It actually might be a bit higher. Don't know. 270 beats per minute. It's definitely the speed double time pick. So, players are not going to have to be quick with their tapping, but they're also going to have to be very quick with the reading. That being said, the patterns to compensate are a bit more fluid, a bit more straightforward to hit most of the time. SuperCZ will be the first player to pick up a miss. Actually, termixo has been starting off phenomenally here, getting a 700 combo, while SuperCZ is struggling to get anywhere. SuperCZ is trapped at 100,000 points. Termixo just continuing to show a very strong showing in double time. Crossing over 1,000 combo. Working up that number. Putting him well and truly past whatever margin was required to win this map. So, termixo feeling pretty happy. Had that good roll. Had a good first pick. Had a very straightforward execution. And in fact is on track for the full combo. Could not start any better outside of maybe getting accuracy a little bit higher. But who cares about accuracy when you pull off a death stream like that? And you do it so cleanly too. Going through the last couple of patterns here. And it appears termixo has gone on a full combo. Woo. Very strong. Gets a nice S rank. Gets a nice first point. Gets a good FC. And yeah, there we go. You what? Wait. You slider broke at the start. Oh. Well, we didn't see it. It didn't happen. And no one can prove otherwise. Remember, it's only true if everyone believes it. And when you say I think, that does not sound like you're confident. So yeah, SuperCZ looking to strike back on a very good result here. We'll pick one of the best artists in the pool, Nekomata Master, with Izanami Wall. Wait, no, Izanami Whale. Whoops. All right, good luck to the players. May the best player take the point. And here we go as action gets underway on Hard Rock 4, the very first Hard Rock map that these players will be clashing over. SuperCZ would love to win this just to make a stand, to get the word out, to put on a showing that if termixo is going to try and think that he can win every map no problem, he's going to have to think again. He really doesn't want to give his opponent a very strong mindset. Mentality can be big, especially in competitions. Albeit, that being said, both players were off to a very good start, and now they both missed. SuperCZ, despite missing first, has actually overtaken termixo rather quickly. The accuracy making the difference, and in fact now because of that, the combo was actually already superior to termixo prior to the misses. But SuperCZ will remain in the lead for about one node. Oh, but termixo has broken back. And now termixo is going to struggle to stay ahead. Yeah, down on the combo. Picked up another miss. SuperCZ trying to use everything he can to channel ahead of victory. But both players are struggling. Only 20,000 points separates the two. termixo trying to get a massive combo going, but he can't do it. Oh, the final sections of the song a bit too tough. And some cursed dancing ain't going to channel in a victory. As SuperCZ will take the first point, although it wasn't by any stretch of a convincing margin. In fact, SuperCZ actually had a lower max combo. It was a mixture of both the accuracy and just better breaking points that took SuperCZ home. termixo would love to play No Mod 6, but chance time. All right, termixo still rolls at 88. Very convincing skill check. All right, No Mod 6 is going to get picked then. Okay, termixo still has a long way to go below a 30, I guess. So, let's see. No Mod 6. Machine Gun Poem Doll. The bands that CZ rolled was Double Time 4 and No Mod 1. I know, No Mod 1 was a very tragic band. So, here we go. Let's see if SuperCZ can take a break point. Mixo will pick up an early miss. Where termixo is looking to get some points. But outside of that early break at the beginning, both players quickly getting 300 combo. These relatively dense streams not going to be posing too much of a threat. Oh, but SuperCZ has picked up a miss. I didn't see what happened. I was watching termixo. But termixo is going to enjoy that. Is CZ a tablet? No idea. Stream chat says mouse, so I'm gonna just take it as mouse. I trust y'all on that one. But what termixo was trusting on was on the heart of the streams, and the streams only worked for so long. As termixo now picks up a very unfortunate miss, and there's a short 40,000 points separating the two. Both players picking up a miss. Hang on a minute, they both have the same combo and the same score. Things are a little bit exciting here. Both players are fighting for a lead. In fact, it looks like Termi is just going out there, getting a couple of points. In fact, this is a little bit too close for comfort. Termi has to just hold on to the ending here and not drop too much accuracy. And should be more than enough to take home the point. Oh, SuperCZ given everything he's got, but it was not enough. And Termi gets the win. So, with that being said, it is 2-1. All is still good in the world. And SuperCZ continuing, I guess, the journey through Hard Rock with the crossover. So, crossover, 200 beats per minute, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Circle size is 6.5. It is one of the highest in the pool. Map is a bit of a doozy. I hope you don't have your cursor size too high. It is going to be quite a challenge to read through some of these notes. So, can SuperCZ get far with this map pick, or will it backfire? So let's have a look. Termi off to an early miss, but SuperCZ breaks it right back. Keeping things close for the time being. I suspect the accuracy is favoring SuperCZ quite considerably. But that extra 10 combo that Termi has, it might be enough to close the distance. Oh, but that miss by SuperCZ will certainly be enough to put Termi in the lead. There we go. That was a very quick overtake. And now Super, he's trying his best to avoid a disaster on this pick. But that miss is going to critically put problems in his way. Termi is just going to try and hold on for as long as possible. Between the two, Termi is less consistent, but consistency doesn't care about your combo. Albeit the miss certainly will. But with SuperCZ missing right after, it's looking pretty good for Termi to just hold things out here. And if that's the case, then Termi is going to get to 3-1. Not bad. A very good breakpoint by SuperCZ. As SuperCZ now has to second guess whether or not to continue pressing through with Hard Rocks in the next pick. As both players are going to be snatching one apiece amongst the Hard Rock picks. And there we have it. As Termi is now next to pick, but first, Termi must survive the next roll. Alright. Will Termy be able to decide to pick? SuperCZ needs something to go his way. Look, 30 isn't good odds. Admittedly, but then again, if I've seen 70% shots miss in XCOM, I'm pretty certain Banshee will give you a lower than 30 roll eventually. But it's just working on it, okay? Look, it's getting lower, okay? Yeah, Termy's just gonna go DT1. Yeah, DT1. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty yikes. Yeah, chance time has not really worked out for SuperCZ just yet. But it's getting there, but it's taking a little too long. Let's put it that way. SuperCZ with the early miss. Yeah, Termy's just been absolutely destroying the rolls. Don't ask me how, okay? I don't know how some people are just better at rolls than others. And I'm envious. I would explain why, but I guess we'll save that for another segment, because right now we have Termy holding on to a very good combo at the very start of the song. Don't worry, Kyle. If I was any good at this game in standard, and if I was any good at participating long enough to actually get this amplified, I'd be rolling on the 30 every match. The mixer picking up a miss after getting a very good start, but SuperCZ currently ahead on the combo count, and that's a significant combo count now. Oh, but it's gone. And now both players looking to get some points. SuperCZ, oh, he's not in a good position, but it could be worse. I mean, look, Termy's kind of struggling to get a good combo, like a stupidly good combo rolling. And SuperCZ can actually make a combo. So it's not the end of the world, but it's pretty rough. You know, you're gonna be cruising. He's cruising for a bruising, trying to recover from this. Oh, what was that miss jump? How did that miss? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's probably going to be enough to seal away the point. If that wasn't it, that miss certainly did the trick. You know, marked, quartered, and hanged would be the best way to summarize SuperCZ right about now, in terms of his chances of winning this pick. And Termy can just chill on the roll, because Termy knows that he's got it in the bag. So, yeah. It's 4-1. It's looking a little dicey. What can SuperCZ do to switch things up a bit? Admittedly, SuperCZ still does have his amplifier, which was it crank it up or break it up? I forgot what it was. Or was it turn it up? It was something. I think it was Was it crank it up? Turn it up. Ooh. God, these names are hard. There's too many of them out there, man. Well, we're going to find out, assuming that if SuperCZ is going to use this or not. Oh, but wait! Hang on a minute. So SuperCZ wanted to pick No Mod 2, but then Termi came out and said, "You've activated my trap card." And in the typical Yu-Gi-Oh fashion, what's this? With the power of trap card, I can skip your pick, and it's now my turn again. Shit, I need to roll. Fuck. Aha, but you see, I have chance time, and you can't roll above a 30. SuperCZ says in response to Termi's trap card. So Bancho decides to take the roll. He rolls a 1. It's No Mod 2. It's No Mod 2. Hey. Oh, I'm so glad I dramatized it. Sorry, mind the profanity. I do apologize. Only in Australia, New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So Bancho gets the last laugh, and we are back with No Mod 2. Oh man. Okay. All right, that was a, in typical anime moment, we had to dramatize the whole scene. What was supposed to be a simple trip across the street turned into a massive brawl worthy of John Wick. So, so unfortunate, but well, let's see if it matters in the grand scheme of things. Wait, hang on a minute. Does that technically mean, okay, so technically SuperCZ, is this SuperCZ's pick or this is Termi's pick? Does that mean it's now Termi's pick? I know that for a fact. But it's even better for CZ. Got it. Okay. I was gonna make the joke that it's technically both of their picks, but yeah. It's better for CZ because he gets this map and then CZ goes again. 100%. Yeah, so SuperCZ's pretty happy about this chain of events. And in fact, what makes it even better is the fact that Termi has now wasted the trap card. Like, you could have not asked for a better outcome. And this is exactly what SuperCZ needed, honest to God. Oh, but no! SuperCZ! He had a 500 combo and it's now gone. Oh, man. I mean, oh, wow. That's a bit of an unfortunate chain of events, but SuperCZ should still be out in front for the time being. Yeah, and the score is not closing in, so Termi's combo is going to be doing less and less to actually bring things close. But you know what? A big drop can easily change it. The stakes are quite high. Termi getting a bit of 50s. Oh no, but Termi has picked up a lot of misses. SuperCZ surviving the massive stream. Termi is sad. Termi knows. Oh, but what Termi doesn't know is SuperCZ did not get too far ahead with that. And in fact, Termi actually has about a 60 combo advantage. I don't think it's an ult, never mind. And it's gone. So yes, SuperCZ. With the power of the... Oh, hang on a minute. It's not over yet. It should be over, but it's not. Yeah, there we go. SuperCZ will take the point. So, SuperCZ will score a breakpoint. Not only will he... So, not only did SuperCZ score the breakpoint, but it's not technically a breakpoint. Okay, this is going to be weird to explain. So, SuperCZ now not only does he get what he originally wanted of selecting No Mod 2, he's also won the map and also burnt Hermes' trap card. With SuperCZ now being able to pick again. So... yeah, SuperCZ bringing back bringing things back close to equilibrium. Although the ban order is now switched around a bit. Which means SuperCZ, even if SuperCZ wins this, he would go down to -1. Okay. That's fair. Alright, so the referees are working out what to do here. But if we're reading the rules correctly, it's SuperCZ's pick. Hang on. I have a question. Hang on a second. Did Crank It Up, sorry, not Crank It Up. Did Turn It Up get used because of Trap Card or no? I don't believe it did. Because I believe SuperCZ... yeah, Turn It Up is untouched. Yeah, I figured. Because if he wanted to use the Turn It Up, Trap Card was activated before Turn It Up could even be applied. And then with the whole chance time shenanigans, What? Termi is a bit shocked. Termi thought that things would be a bit more tricky. That would be a bit more of a tricky performance, but that miss. Oh, but don't count your chickens too soon. Both players having a considerable combo reset, and there's only 9,000 points separating the two. Still anyone's game, and both of them now having a combo reset. Oh, wow. That's actually good for Termi. Can SuperCZ hold out for something? Can Termi blunder at the last moment? It's possible, but I think it's going to be too hard. Yeah, and SuperCZ, unfortunately, just 12,000 points short. Ouch. That is backfired quite badly. But Termi now going for the chance time. All right, Termi's back to 89, getting high rolls again. After the very interesting turn of events that occurred last roll, Termi is back to the ways of scoring above 30. It will easy be picked. Good. Oh, you just got your answer. Easy is going to be picked, but but you may be wondering why we're not playing Impulse. Hang on a minute. What's this? Round of 16. What is this? Let me explain, ladies and gentlemen. Termi has activated his amplifier of the missing piece. What this means, at any point in the match during a pick that Termi made, yeah, so you know that quarterfinals map of Easy? Yeah, no, we're gonna actually play the round of 16, or the round of 32, or 64, or qualifiers, if it was technically there. So, yeah, we're just gonna be rolling back the last week, ladies and gentlemen, for the one map. Yeah, pretty much. It's an amplifier that gets stronger as the tournament goes on, because you can pick a map from any other week. Oh, host getting caught out on not having the map. Oof. Oof. Aww. I would want to shit roast Gala right now, but if I do, I'm not going to be able to commentate next week. Prepared streamers. Ah, yes. Easy is so fun to watch. We're not watching it. Yep. You bloody heard that right. Welcome to us. It's so easy, guys. Just download us. Yeah, just don't mind the bottom information being broken. We don't have time to fix it. We're actually already a third of the way in the map. So yeah, welcome to last week's round of 16. I wasn't here last week, so I don't even know what it is. But hey, we see circles and we like the clicks, so that's all that matters. And Termi can play easy, which is also what matters. So, yeah, Termi looking quite comfortably ahead on 50,000 points. Now, keep in mind, this is 50,000 points with easy, which, if I recall correctly, is a max of 30%? Or is it 50? It's one or the other. I think easy is actually 50%. I could be wrong. Either way, Thermi is up by a significant margin. Don't be fooled, 50,000 points is a mountain in the realm of easy. And SuperCZ is very disappointed. GG. Incredibly disappointed. Look, SuperCZ may be going down here, but at least SuperCZ has provided the greatest chain of events of amplifiers that we have seen in this tournament. And that's the only thing that matters. So, well played, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed 6-2 to wrap things up here. SuperCZ never got the chance to use the turn it up amplifier, but I don't think it would have changed too much. Maybe it would have. You never know. It's hard to tell with those sort of amplifiers when you have when you make a map force mod all of a sudden. So yeah, that's gonna wrap things up here. Termi will win 6-2. We'll be moving on to the semifinals, being one of the last few players to make it. So